poor dog.
Yeah, little twat dog.
It's not your fault the cops bought you for make you bite people, is it?
Oh, I'm gonna be nice to the dog.
If
Fucking
she bites,
better
it's not
be.
my fault.
I'm trying to be nice, motherfucker. Calm down.
Get away from her. Ow.
Oh, poor
I'll
thing.
give you 3 warnings to get away from her.
Free,
And I'm gonna
bro.
order her.
Hey, nice doggy. I've got a treat for you. Psych! Oh! Ah!
Alright, he's good. Okay. Are you trying to get a weapons license?
Yes, please.
Okay, do you have your ID on you by chance?
I think so.
Alright. Alright, so you have no prior thing. So make sure you go and get your, ID at the courthouse whenever you do have a chance. Just in case if you're gonna pull over. So are you gonna get the open carry or the concealed carry? So the open carry, you have to have like a holster on your leg at all times. If you fail, you can get a charge for it, which is, and then you can also, which is possession of firearm without a license, and get your license revoked.
Yeah, I'll get that then.
Do you have it in the bank or?
Yeah, I have it in the bank.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge you right now.
Yep.
I don't know why no one was helping people in the lobby. It's annoying.
Saves you going out there getting fucking pissed.
I mean, I
at
try to
people.
help people, so just like. By the way, do you understand that once you get your license, that you have to go down to emanation? You don't have to, but like when you do, after you buy your gun, come back here to an officer and give me your serial number.
Yes.
So we know, just in case if someone steals it off of you or it's used in a crime. All right, let me go ahead and give it to you 1 second. All right, here you go. It's gonna be on your phone. And it's under invoice, if you know where to go, and then just pay it off. Let me know once you pay it, then I'll add it on your record. Did you pay it?
Yeah, I just paid it.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just waiting for the invoice to pop up. Alright, good. So let me go ahead and hand it to you. And if there's any problems, come back to PD, or you can ask for me. See ya, lovely.
See ya, lovely.
Yeah.
As in, I'll see ya, you lovely.
Oh my god. You know what? You're not getting it. No.
What?
I'm just kidding. Alright, you should have it, okay? Should be good to go.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, miss.
You're welcome.
See you, lovely. I see you, you're lovely. See you, lovely. Fucking hell.
Okay, hi everybody. Thank you for coming tonight. Just going to reiterate in case you couldn't hear me downstairs or if you've just arrived. We are recording for any citizens who aren't able to view it tonight. So if you could please whisper if absolutely necessary, otherwise remain silent so we can have a high quality recording. It would be greatly appreciated. We are going to be starting a line right over here. And if you have questions for the candidates, they will be given 60 seconds to answer. And we aren't doing rebuttals or anything of that nature tonight. This is simply a town hall to get some of your basic questions out there. The first thing they're going to do is each candidate will have 90 seconds to introduce themselves and to give you an overview of their platforms. So thanks everyone for coming. And again, if we could keep everything down, it would be greatly appreciated while things are being recorded. All right, thank you.
How would you like us to signal when we have questions when the doors open?
We're gonna form a line right over here. So right now we have 3 people in line. If you just want to go in.
I don't know if I can hear him from here.
Yes,
If you can't hear, feel free to scoot closer. And candidates, please make sure that you are shouting while you are speaking.
I am now using my outdoor voice.
All right, perfect.
All right, as we ready to get started?
Has the camera been set up, Casper?
He's here.
Sunny's here. Great. So, like Aziza said, she's been working really hard with DOJ to get this all set up for us tonight, and we're really excited to have all 5 of our candidates on the stage tonight. We'll be starting with 90 seconds with each candidate. They're going to give us their main spiel, who they are, what they stand for, and then we'll be moving on to the next person. After they're done with their 5 intros, we'll take audience questions since this is a town hall debate. So we're going to form an orderly line over here. When I give you the signal, you're free to ask your question. Please make sure you keep them appropriate and succinct so that we can keep this moving. I will start with one candidate and we'll go down the line with all of their answers. We're not doing any rebuttals or anything like that. And then the next question we'll start with the next candidate down so everybody gets a chance to go first. If you'd like to ask a question, please feel free to get in line at the appropriate time. All right, so Baron, you're on the far left. I'm going to give the floor to you for 90 seconds.
I believe that far left was not a statement on political leaning, but yes, I am on the far left, so I will start. So, my name is Baron Montague, and I'm running for mayor. It's easy to manage a ship when the seas are calm, but that's rarely the case in Los Santos. What we have before us is the first mayor, and surely the seas are rough and need to be tamed. When I came to the city, I saw crime, poverty, police abusing their power, but most of all I saw opportunity. The opportunity to give citizens an outlet to voice their concerns and speak their truth to those in power. Thus started my humble beginning as the founding member of Weasel News. As a reporter, getting a feel for the city led to uncovering many stories. Uncovering serial killers, organizing protests for a fair justice system, and providing entertainment and events for the city. This was just the start. Over time, Weasel saw the need to incorporate and introduced an entertainment, music, security, and events division alongside the existing news division. Weasel became well respected for what we were able to accomplish with my leadership through our cooperative efforts. Fostering community between gangs, PD, EMS, businesses, and everyday citizens left us in a position to advocate without fear. Forging alliances and creating synergy are my strengths, and I want to take that to the next level.
All right, thank you, Baron. Sunny?
What?
Your 90 seconds. Tell us what you're interested in doing.
Oh, wait, what? What am I doing?
Introduce yourself and your platform. Time starts now.
Oh, what's up? I'm Science and Yanni, and I guess this is my platform? What's kicking, bro? Is that it?
Sure thing, Sunny. Thanks,
Hey,
Kiter.
fuck yeah, bro.
You're up next.
Nice to meet you, dude. Way to go, bro. Wow, what a great turnout. Thank you, everybody, for showing up again. My name is Kiter Quinn. For those of you who have not yet met me, I have not had the pleasure of enjoying your company. I moved to Los Santos back in June, and I found a second home here. I found employment, friends, romance, camaraderie. I've walked many different miles in many different walks of lives, and I can tell you I've learned a lot and grown quite a bit as a fox. I'm very proud to be running for mayor because it has meant a lot to me to stand up to some of the objections that we've been having in the city and to provide autonomy and agency back to our residents. It's not uncommon for us to have feelings of doubt or even hopelessness, like, oh, well, that's just the way it is. I've been an advocate for helping people to overcome those feelings so they do not become detractors or feeling rejected. It's very important that we improve our city's morale, and I believe that we can, together, raise all our awareness to become stronger and better together. It's no problem that a city is an improvement, but the problem is when people have a lack of transparency or a lack of delivering on their promises. When something falls through the cracks and we don't hear about it for several weeks, if not months, it can be easy to be discouraged. But for me, my values are honesty and transparency, and I promise that with myself as mayor, I will make sure that you'll never have to be wondering about what the mayor's office is up to, you'll be seeing how hard I work for each and every one of you, just like how I've been helping out anybody in the city who is new in town and introducing them to Burger Shop, Noodle,
All
Yellow
right,
Jack,
thanks,
and all the
Kyder.
others. Thank you. Excuse me, buddy.
Kaz?
My name is Kaz Brown and I'm running for mayor. And there's 3 issues I'd like to highlight for each of you. And you might be able to identify with one of them. Civilians are scared. Criminals are bored. Cops, they're also bored. Each of these issues, I feel, revolves around the fact that this city doesn't offer enough opportunity for the people that are here. Civilians need to feel as if their small businesses are growing, but they're not. Criminals need to have a pathway back to citizenship, but they don't have it. Cops need to feel safe every time they get off duty, but they don't. We need a public penal code. We need a shorter expungement time. We need better support for small businesses.
Oh my fuck.
Through my policies, I have specific and exact and surgical answers for the issues that are plaguing this city. My name is Kaz Brown and I'm running for mayor. Thank you.
Kaz, you make me so hard. Let's fucking go.
Thank you, Kaz. Dr. Strahd.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Strahd, local therapist, and I have been working my absolute tail off to help every single person in this town live a better and more productive life. And I know that the issues are out there, and I may not necessarily have all the answers to those questions. You know what I do have? The willingness to listen and to actually negotiate with every single person here to form a collaborative union to figure out what we can do realistically to solve these problems. I want to help. The people of this city, they don't feel like their voices are being heard. That's why I've been trying to run for mayor for so long. In fact, this mayor's race wouldn't even exist if it weren't for the dedication of me, Kyder, and probably one other person who sadly is no longer with us. We want your voices to be heard. We need your voices to be heard. And right now they aren't. And I want to be that voice for you. I want to listen. My profession is listening. I know how to get the information you need out and send it to the people who need it, and I want to make sure that happens. My name is Dr. Strahd, and I want to be your mayor.
All right, thank you, candidates. So at this time, like I said before, we'll be starting our 60 seconds for each candidate with questions from the audience. So it looks like Richie, you're up first. What's your question? Make sure you're talking loudly enough that everyone can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We
but
can
I'm
hear
really
you.
close.
Oh yeah.
I'll come a bit closer. My question is concerning prison reform. What does each candidate feel needs to improve?
All right, so we'll start with Dr. Strahd and we'll move our way to the left. Dr. Strahd, prison reform.
Well, as the recent trial with Riker Martell will tell us, Bolingbrook is an absolute disaster for anyone who's been in and out. No food, no water, no humanity to
Hey, yo,
speak
Strahd,
of.
speak
There is
up, bro.
This is me speaking up. There is no one at Bolingbrook that cares about you. And I know we've only just recently gotten a Department of Corrections, but it's important that their mission actually, gets the information they need to move forward in a productive manner. But first off, we need the food. We need the water. We must have...
Officer, please
human
escort
rights.
whoever's making that noise out of here.
It's important.
Please pause the timer. All right, we had a lot of new people enter the room. There is a zero tolerance policy in here so far as noise goes. We are doing a recording so that citizens unable to make it will be able to watch it later. If you can't remain silent during it, then you can leave now, or we can make this completely closed and everyone will need to watch it on the TV later. So it's your call.
If you're having trouble hearing, we have room up at the front.
Why do I feel like it's like directly in my ears?
Gosh!
There's someone next to me.
Yo, get that guy out of here, man.
So, so Bolingbrook is a disaster right now. Like, no food or water. The trial of Riker Martell told us that that place has nothing for anyone. And while it's currently being worked on with the Department of Corrections, only recently being instituted in the town, it's still infant. And we don't know entirely what needs to happen. I have to tell you, I've never been inside of Bolingbrook. I don't know. But what I've heard from the trial, and from what I've heard from people who have been there and have suffered through its indignity, is that you aren't treated like a person. You're barely treated better than a number. And that sort of thing, that dehumanizing, that's not good for anyone. You aren't going to rehabilitate if you don't feel like you've got a shot when you come out on the other side. And that's one of the things that we need to work on. I'll cede the rest of my time.
Kaz?
The Department of Corrections should be exactly that. A department where behavior is corrected. Each of you know me. Some of you know me more intimately. You know that I have been to prison. I have seen the interworkings of the rehabilitation that the city has. It is not enough. It is not working. It is not functional. What we need from the Department of Corrections is a better system for the people to reduce their time and to spend their time doing better things. We need both recreation and we need rehabilitation. I've been to that jail and it sucks ass, so we need to fix it. Bottom line.
Alright, thanks,
Thank you.
Kaz.
Let's go, Kaz.
Carter?
Well done.
Wonderful.
Go, Kaz!
Alrighty, well, I want to begin with prefacing something that my competition in this mayor's race, which I respect all of them, they have not yet written out all of their promises, and I'm going to do a magic trick right now. I'm going to pull out my phone, and I'm going to submit into the emails my written plan, 7 pages in length. There it is. I just sent that out there, so now you guys can see my structure and my plan for every topic that we're going to be covering tonight. It all fits into a very clear and concise structure of frequent town hall meetings, absolute transparency and absolute documentation. So when a discussion, like let's say adjusting prison reform, is taking a little bit longer, or there's objections to recreation or to DOC taking a little bit longer than anticipated to be released and launched out to the city in true form, you will have the ability to review any documentation, any discussion that the mayor's office has. As my promise to you, you will see what are the hangups. You will see what are the delays. And that is my promise to everybody. Personally speaking, I agree a lot with Kaz. Thank you.
Sonny,
What?
any thoughts on prison reform?
Prison uniform. What? They have like
out.
They probably like suck. Yeah.
This guy's got my vote.
Bro, they need like help in there and shit. You know, they got like fucking fly and shit. I don't remember what we're talking about because like they're talking about like stuff, but you know, I know like people like need help and shit, right? You gotta have like second chances, whatever. And you know, it's tough to do that when you're like. Rose, can you hear me? What's up? Shitty closed in the jail, and I know they were saying like we gotta help people, and I think we do gotta help people that are in like jails and shit, bro. Cause like, damn, man, people gotta not feel like shitty about like living life and making mistakes, cause that's what we all do, bro.
All right, thanks.
I want to
Seth.
help with that.
Fuck yeah, help people in
Fuck it.
jail and shit, bro.
Baron.
We know that the criminal justice system is currently broken. We know that everybody that gets sent to jail is basically left there to rot. Most of them barely come out alive because they have been starved. No food and water is provided. And this is probably the biggest issue facing the city currently. We know that should any cop send you to jail, you're going to be a different person when you come out. One of the first protests that I held in the city was to free local hero Rico Garado. For those of you who don't know him, there was a serial killer on the loose that he was able to subdue and kill. So after that, he was sentenced to a prison sentence for murder. But it was only in defense of defending citizens from the serial killer. So we organized a protest outside of MRPD, and we were successful in generating interest from the citizens, the community, and being able to talk directly to the chief and make changes possible.
All right, thank you, Baron. So that wraps up our first question. We'll take the next question from the audience. Sir, make sure you speak loudly enough that everyone can hear you.
Oh, hello. My name is Val, and I just have a quick question. This is something I speak to a lot of people about, and having been in this situation once myself, my question to the candidates is about accessibility to employment, and both on the front of people new to the city and people trying to get the jobs, look for employment, as well as, like you say, convicted criminals, but also people looking to start new businesses and all of this, and what your thoughts are on accessibility to these things.
All right, thanks, Val. We'll start with you, Kaz.
Yeah, sure. My thoughts on business. Everybody is entitled to a job. Some of you have worked for me at Burger Shot. Some of you got your start working for me. In my opinion, everybody deserves the opportunity to prove themselves, regardless of their criminal record. What I want to push for is an easier route for a second chance for your criminal record. Cutting in half the time that you have to wait to expunge your own record, because there are plenty of jobs around this city that do not allow for felons to work those jobs. That is up to them. That is their own personal business. But my personal business is that everybody deserves a job.
All right, thank you, Kaz.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Pop it up.
Hyder.
Excellent. Nice job. Thank you, everybody. I want to say, in terms of jobs and employment, one of my favorite things to do is when I meet somebody new in town is to ask them if money was no object, what would they be passionate about? Most recently, I spoke with somebody named Dex, and he was passionate about making music, entertaining crowds, and DJing. It was within 15 minutes, not even, that we took him down to the basement of Cockatoos and showed him the tables that he didn't even know were there, so that he can entertain himself, entertain guests, entertain parties, entertain crowds. Not everyone has the ability to get connected with the right people to have their best endeavors, live their best life, and put forth their best effort. It is my opinion that each of us have the ability to contribute something greater into the city, to become an Eddie's Camel Toes, to become a Zeno's taxi cab service, or if we need to, create a better path to supporting the PDs, supporting EMS, supporting DOJ. And as we fill those roles, and as we complete our path, we will find that the common criminal who is running banks, running grocery stores 24/7 just to pay off their car, they'll find themselves less enticed by an automobile or a house and more enticed by what they can do and how they can entertain all of us and enjoy all of it.
Thank you, Kyder. Sunny.
What's the question?
Thoughts about jobs in the city and promoting small businesses.
I'm moving away from this. I think anyone should be able to get like a job, bro, and like, you know, I'm gonna be the Mayo, so I can help people with that, right? And that's the whole point of being a Mayo, is so people can get like shit done. You know, y'all need like a specific thing to go on. I could look into that and like talk to people and get that shit done, because everyone has to have an opportunity in life, and that's like what we do, right? That's what a Mayo's about. Yeah, what's up? Oh shit, yeah. And you know, if anyone ever needs like special help with that, we can always reach out to community members, and like everyone around can like help out, right? We're all like a big family.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, thank you, Sunny. Baron.
Yeah. I remember thinking about that before.
So, in my opening statement, I said that one of my strengths is fostering community and building alliances. At its peak, Weasel had about 30 employees under our purview when I was CEO, and that involved multiple departments with multiple goals, and that allowed me to focus on making sure that everything was running smoothly with multiple managers under my management. We can see that Weasel is still super successful today. We see that there's the Weasel Dome. We see that Casper has done great with taking over, and that's due to a lot of groundwork that was put in to make sure that Weasel was not reliant on just me. Everybody had the ability to empower themselves to accomplish greatness, and it was simply a shared vision that guided everybody. I plan on doing the same thing with opening up the Chamber of Commerce, should I become mayor, and being able to work directly with business owners to make sure that their needs are met and that they feel that they can hire people freely, as well as those seeking businesses are able to open them without inhibition.
Thank you, Baron. You're gonna need to...
Oh! What the fuck?
The fuck?
Don't worry.
Well.
What's the actual
Everyone
fuck?
just pulled their shit out. Fucking relax, man.
Everyone calm down.
Baron's the last surviving. He's the mayor.
Oh my god.
Relax.
As mayor of Los Santos.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, he hit a strike. My guy hit a strike. Oh my god.
So, is the bait over with or what?
I'll get the bike around here.
EMS here.
Suppose I better get out of the way, Anna.
That voice still, though.
See, officers.
By process of elimination, Baron won. What the fuck?
Say it again. You look so old.
Yeah, thanks.
Look at the emotes, Alexis.
Oh no, do you see something that I don't see?
Yeah, look at the emotes.
I think you can move it. Yeah, I'm definitely moved the motorcycle.
If anyone wants to leave, they can leave, but we're not letting anyone else leave.
Anyway, it's good to see you. I just thought I could say hello.
Alright, well.
Have a good day.
Quick, the feds are coming.
Alright, we're going to be resuming once. If anyone needs to leave, you're welcome to leave, but we will not be allowing any new people into the building or into the room. So if you do leave, just be aware that you won't be allowed back in tonight. If anyone would like to leave, you're free to leave. However, no one new is going to be allowed into the building tonight.
That's crazy.
That's what they, like, people don't know how to act.
That's so stupid. Yeah.
Sorry, did I hear someone notice?
All right, I just survived 2 mayoral assassination attempts.
Stormsky. Excellent.
Hey, Kaz, how much
No,
we
it's
have built?
no, it's okay if they want to break out that topic. I'm more than happy to.
Hey, Kaz, how much?
Yeah, I want
I'd say 25 years.
Of course.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Gunshots are
No better way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck.
I don't even worry about it, guys. Don't even worry about it. It's like a car honking in this city, okay?
It's like a
Think
car.
about.
No, let's go ahead and let's push forward.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No,
All right,
we'll push
so
forward.
we're gonna
There's
go ahead
going
and
to be-
continue where we left off. Baron just finished answering his question on prison or on employment opportunities. So, Dr. Strog, I think it's your turn.
was insane.
Sonny, if you could get back in line, right? You were between
I'm
Kyder
just
and Baron.
disappointed I
That'd be
wasn't the
great.
one that did that.
You can leave now, sir, if you don't want to participate on their own campaign.
Of course you can. Good man. We just have Weasel News in the places. Storm just came in and killed all the
Okay,
Americans.
so everyone deserves jobs. Yeah,
he got the
absolutely.
ace, bro. He
I
got
agree
the
with
ace.
that. But I think a slightly better question is, rather than handing everybody a job.
Bro, who asked?
Who asked? It was the last question.
Strog, that might have been from downstairs.
It's very hard to hear right now.
Maybe we should just chill for a bit.
No, it's okay. You want
All right, go ahead, Strog.
Go ahead, Strog.
Everyone deserves jobs. Yes, I agree. I think we can all understand that we want to make sure that everyone has those kinds of opportunities. What I'd like to see a little bit more than that, though, is rather than just giving out jobs, I want things that people actually desire. I want people to make their own businesses and have them actually thrive. The Pop's Diner up in Toledo, that was a magnificent place, and it wound up going down far too soon. The fledgling hen house that's up and coming now, I hope it goes swimmingly. Then there's the matchmaking service. We have people in town right now who are out there making these magnificent ideas and trying to put them all together, and I love every single one of them. And I want all of you to take those kinds of ideas and really just run with it. I came to town as a therapist. Do you think there's a therapist's office in the city? You are wrong. You do not need city infrastructure to be able to live out your dreams. I've been going to wherever I need to help out whoever I can, whenever I can. And I know if any of you are even as third as dedicated as I am, you can do the same and be very, very great. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Strog. We're gonna take the next audience question, sir, in the blue jacket.
Violence is a common practice in Los Santos. I wanted to ask each of the candidates what would they do to cut back on violence as well as protect the safety of the citizens.
Kyder, this is yours to start.
Sorry, Kaz.
Go ahead.
This is a big topic that's too big for any 60-second promise to hold any water, in my opinion. My guide, if you guys download it, and I please invite you guys to do so, you will see a structure in place for respecting each and every large topic with transparency, dialogue, and including you in this democratic process. There is no way we can sum up a solution for crime in the city in 60 seconds. But with all of yours, criminals, organization gang members, citizens, EMS, PD, with all of their feedback, we can all make this into a city that is going to be better and a champion of that work-life balance, of life in the streets and life at home. That's what I'm promising, that transparency to every conversation we have, so you can see maybe the solution isn't cutting prison times in half because of certain people that had just run in here with a motorcycle, for example. But can we at least have the conversations and the decency to say these ideas were shot down because of these 3 roadblocks? Until we come up against these 3 roadblocks, there will not be a refinement there. However, there
Thank
are other areas to fix this.
Sonny, you're next in line, the original order.
What was the question again?
How do we curb violence?
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think I was talking about this the other day. We gotta, like, you know, make sure that people feel safe and good. Like, I have friends who, you know, have to deal with, like, getting fucked up and shit all the time, but we don't want that, right? We want to give people, we want to make sure people feel safe and, like, you know, that they have a chance to survive in the world without having to go do violent stuff. And without those, like, opportunity, like, where are we as people? We're where we are right now, and it's kind of shitty, because I hate getting kidnapped every 2 seconds. I bet you guys are too.
Okay, thanks, Sonny. Baron.
Oh, sorry. Okay. It was just the other day that I was waiting outside the apartments, and I was checking out our campaign billboards that are out there that detail the 5 candidates before you today, and I was taken hostage during that time. This is fairly commonplace because after I was dropped off, not too long later, I was kidnapped again. And then later on in the day, I was just enjoying myself at Cockatoo's, and yet kidnapped again. This is way too common of an occurrence in the city, and I believe it speaks to the lack of opportunity that people are just turning to criminal acts because that's the only way that they can make a living. I think with the Chamber of Commerce opening, there will be a lot more opportunity for the average citizen to make a living and be successful and feel happy about what they've been able to accomplish. So that's my response to eliminating some of the crime in the city and making it more enjoyable for everybody so that everybody can have places to go to, events to attend, and people to interact with.
Thank you, Baron. Dr. Strong.
The main issue with violence in the city is a lot less about are there tools out there that people are using. It's about opportunities. You aren't driven to violence if you have, you know, all of your needs met. You aren't driven to fight people if you know that you can get a roof over your head, that you can eat, that you can sleep, that you can be with your friends and be happy and safe. The main issue with violence at all is the fact that there's so many of us that think we need to steal from others and stop others from being able to do the things they want to do. As exampled earlier with our motorcycle friend. Look, violence happens because people think it's fun, or because people are just lacking in opportunities for something that's important to them. They don't see a purpose in their life. If you have a purpose, and you have something that you really care about, you won't need to get violent, because you'll be clever, and you'll be happier, and you'll be safer.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Strong. Kaz. Kaz.
Does this say? This city deserves the truth. And the truth is that there is a specific gang in this city that gets treated better than anybody else every single time they interact with anybody. We just watched Storm. We all know Storm. Fuck Storm. Watched him come in here and kick all of the mayoral candidates. And guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing's gonna come from that. I reach out to those people. And you know what they say? They say, prove it. They say, there's nothing we can do about it. They say, that guy, he gets to do whatever he wants. And it's bullshit. There are people in this city that get to do whatever the fuck they want. And it's disgusting. I don't care if it means that I get absolutely banished from this city. It's
Alright, thank you,
fucking
Kaz.
disgusting.
We have time for one more question
I
from
got
the audience.
you! I got you!
Alright, go ahead, keep it quick.
Keep it quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Hey, yo, stop fighting, bitches, and listen up, okay? So, all of y'all, damn kids, okay?
Yo, what up?
How do we feel about fucking spitting on poor people, huh?
What the fuck?
What?
Alright.
How the fuck do we feel about spitting on poor people?
Mind if I go first?
I think it's Sunny's turn to go first.
Yeah, Sonny, go ahead.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you talking about like spitting game or like because like, damn, bro, like, why would you spit at poor people? That sucks. I just want to fucking party. Hey, party. You're spitting on people, you know what I'm saying? Party. Something's a party. Fuck spitting on people, bro. That's weird.
Alright, thanks, Sunny. Baron?
So, obviously there's a lot of fetishes in the city, and,
bro,
if
just be
people
honest.
like to be spit on as well. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not gonna kink shame them, and I think it's perfectly acceptable.
Hey, yo, Baron, if you got a spit
Or much
fetish,
like-
just say so, especially when you like spitting on poor people.
Alright, thanks, Baron.
Damn.
Dr. Strog.
How much
The idea of spitting on anyone for, especially non-consensually, as Aaron's pointed out, is absolutely reprehensible. Spitting on someone because they don't have money is even more insulting. That kind of goes line in line with violence as a whole. It's just a slightly slimier way of doing it. There's nothing gained from it. You don't make friends that way. You don't make the city a better place. You don't make the world a better place by just spitting on people unless they're into that sort of thing. And you ask them first. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Strog. Kaz?
If spitting into people, or if spitting on people is your thing, cool. Don't give a fuck.
Hey, yo, it's Lil Gangsta, what's up?
If you have a kink, I don't give a fuck. My plan for this city, if you've got a kink, if it ain't legal, come to Polito. We're gonna make it legal. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you.
Thanks, Kaz. And last but not least, Kaiser.
Well, I don't know, but that's up to the moderators, I suppose. Hey, everybody, right now, I'm sure there's a lot of frustration towards Stormski. Look, if you were in his shoes and a virgin for 35 years, you would probably feel the same way, but that's okay. Let's not blame him. Listen, don't worry, I'll say that to his face, too. It's all cool. I've survived already 2 Mayoral assassinations. I'm sure I could take down 3. Our city needs a Our city needs a bottom-up approach to dealing with economics. I'm gonna field a question like that. I know there's an innuendo in there somewhere, but I'm gonna leave it there. We need to support people buying their first car, not their 5th. We need to support artists and creators with the genuine residents, not flashy fucking millionaires. With a healthy and interested general population, a government and a structure to provide a safe floor for them, we will be a city more than ever to satisfy their needs, no matter what they are, spitting or otherwise. This is becoming a city that has got a widening gap between haves and have-nots, and that ruins our fucking reputation. I really hope you guys do vote for me. I know it's the final question of our session. I'm going to be outside and be taking up any additional questions that I'm sure many of our other candidates will be. Thank you guys all so much, and yeah, fuck Stormski.
Alright, and that's our final question for this evening. We'll be hosting another debate. The scheduled time is hopefully Saturday evening. This next debate will not be town hall style, so if you have questions that you would like to be asked, I will also be moderating that debate. You can find me on the yellow pages after this, or I'll be around downstairs for Oliver Money's video release show, sponsored by Weasel News and Tequila La. It's the first of the live session videos. So, big thank you to all of our candidates for showing up tonight, being here, and representing the city. We have a tough decision to make in the next week or two. And we can only make it if we make it together.
Shoot him in his fucking face.
Steve.
Wait, save some face for me. Save some face for me. I want to spit up.
Alright, and a big shout out to our COO Casper. He'll be uploading this to the Weasel News webpage later today for anybody that wasn't able to make it. So please let your friends know. And if you have
Hey
questions
yo,
you'd like
shout out
asked,
to fucking
let me
Baron
know.
for lying in our faces, bro.
Damn.
Alright, if everybody wants to head downstairs, I'm gonna hang with the candidates for one more minute. Yes.
There's food in the lobby unless someone took it all.
Thanks for coming out, Richie. I'll catch up with you later.
You be safe, right? Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I'm pressing charges against that bitch. We got that shit on video. Was that guy high on drugs? Because he was not interested in preserving his life.
Crazy thing is I saw that uploaded there, and I was like curious about it. I actually almost went over there and like talk to him and be like, "What the fuck are you doing with the mic in here?" But yeah, no, and then that happened. I was like, "Yup, saw that coming a mile away."
Yeah. It's all good, dude. I appreciate
I
you.
would also like to file charges. I was hit by a bike.
Yeah. Hey, anybody, real quick, if you guys want to spit
I'm
my
having
mouth,
trouble
that's
hearing you.
cool,
I'm really
into it.
sorry. There's a lot of loud people.
There was at least one
Alexis.
down, right?
I think it was more of a pistol.
3 people down.
Yo, Alexis, what's up?
Yes. And I was also.
See what happens. See what happens.
Bro, I think you got a job.
Oh, fight.
Because I can hear him. I'm not a fucking cop. I'm not a fucking cop. It doesn't matter. I'm not a cop. It doesn't matter if I fucking voice ID him.
Hey,
Yeah?
hey.
Yeah, am I?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Hang
It
on,
doesn't
hang on,
matter.
hang on.
I'm not a fucking cop. You have to prove voice ID in a court of law.
He tweeted.
He tweeted. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Bro, can I peace out?
Go.
Yeah,
Leave.
fuck
off, Lolly.
Fuck you.
Lolly,
Get
leave
out
my
of here,
building.
bitch.
Lolly,
Get.
Lolly,
Leave.
leave my building.
Leave.
Can I just hang
with Leave.
Lolly, leave my building.
Leave. Bitch, leave.
What was that?
Nobody wants you here.
I just want to hang out.
Nobody wants you here. Get the fuck out of here. Leave.
Hey, Lolly, can
Yeah?
you leave my building?
Leave.
There,
Go.
boom, not.
Goodbye. 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 Leave.
Alright, bye-bye.
You get the fuck out of here.
No,
Get
I
the
don't think
fuck
I
out
will.
of here. Leave. Goodbye.
I'm not going anywhere.
Leave.
I've never done anything wrong.
Voice ID does
Dude,
only
I don't give a
apply
fuck.
in a court of
What
law.
about
It
that,
doesn't
dude? Shut the
fucking
fuck
matter.
up and stop molding my face before
Yeah?
you fucking do this.
Yeah? Goodbye.
Get out of my
Go.
face.
Leave. Fuck off. Fuck you.
What, you think
Goodbye.
you have any authority to fuck me out, man? Shut
Do
the
you
fuck
think
up.
you have any authority to run this city however the fuck you want? Goodbye.
I'm not.
Goodbye. Leave. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go. Leave.
You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you're a
Shut
fucking
the
loser.
fuck
Get the
up.
fuck out of here. All you have
No.
to do is to ride on a
What?
fucking motorcycle and kick all of the candidates.
Dude, did I do any of that? Shut the fuck
It
up.
doesn't matter. You're friends with him. You're a
Fuck
fuck.
off. Get out of my
You're a
face.
fuck. Get out of here. Nobody wants you here.
Chill. Fucking relax, dude.
Sully, get out.
Sully, can you
Yeah,
leave?
I got
Sully,
him.
can you just leave my building?
Go. Leave. Nobody wants you here.
Oh, chill, bro.
Why would you
hey,
fucking
yo,
quit?
You need to fucking relax, dude.
You need
Go.
fucking-
Leave. Nobody wants you here. Leave. Go ahead. Keep doing it.
Hey, can you,
Keep going. See what happens.
Wow.
Hey,
Sully,
Negan,
please.
would you be impressed that you and I are the most civil people here? You and I, Negan.
Yeah, it's so
It's kind of funny.
It's so big up.
Go.
You guys need.
Is there an EMS still on this channel? Can you have EMS come upstairs to the
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like I didn't really get your.
No, you do what you had to, Kate.
What happened?
I have them.
It's like
Apologies.
everything fits in that.
me out of here.
Okay. EMS is coming up.
Fucking somebody was gonna ask it. I mean, my husband.
Should we take him to the hospital or wait for EMS?
That's very hot in this city sometimes.
Oi, where are you going? Come here. Mummy. Dog. Dog.
I don't know what he was
Well,
doing.
it was one cop and it was like 40.
Hey, Taco.
The biggest thing though is we have another event. We want to be respectful of their time. And
Come here, little punch. Come on.
Hey, just throwing us out there.
There's EMS.
Any ideas you guys have? If I become mayor, and I don't know if they've made this clear to you.
I'm definitely.
Sheesh. So you used to work here, did you?
Yep.
Nice.
The very first. I was the founder of Weasel, basically.
Nice.
Yep.
I didn't manage to get
10
that.
months ago now.
Oh, by the time I got up for line up for a question, the last question was already being asked. So can I ask you a question?
Yeah. It was like a time constraint tonight because of that other event, but
So-
this next one should be better.
Can I ask a question while we're
Yeah,
here?
sure.
So I know the debates are always about what you do good. What is one change that you think might piss a lot of people off?
One change that would piss off a lot of people, make it less lucrative to be a criminal. It's very weird that these businesses, like Bobcat Security and the banks, that their insurance is so good, or just that they generate so much profit that they hardly care about losing every other day $100,000 in supplies or otherwise.
Oh shit.
So, like,
See, I'm
what kind of
fresh.
insurance do they have? How many sales are they actually making to keep up that revenue to supply that loss?
See, I only got my green card the other day, man. 3 days in, so I don't know much about the place. Just moved here, got a cheeky apartment on the go.
Yeah, there's been ebbs and flows, business cycles, but this current one, like, it's just very hard to make any money unless you're out there doing hard crime.
Ah, interesting.
I hope you fellas can forgive me for that.
What was that,
No,
Kate?
you're good.
I hope you can forgive me for that.
No, you're good.
Oh, no, you definitely helped.
Dr. Strahd?
Cheers for answering. Thank you.
Kaz, buddy, if you can hear me, good showing.
The shit show is how the thoughts should have ended.
Sick.
Anyway.